Since its inception, Google has always been relied upon the hardware business partners to deliver their products to end consumers. So why Google is launching so many products in hardware category? In recent times, Google is facing tough competition from its partners and its rival in service category. Let's dive in to know what Google is doing to protect its dominance in tech industry. Google's majority of revenue comes from its advertising, and it works when more people are using its services. And to access those Google products, they need different devices and platforms. These devices and platforms are in control of other companies, and if those companies tries to replace Google services on their devices, then Google directly loses its customer base. Google is always in tug of war with these companies. For example, Samsung replaces Google Assistant with its own voice assistant Bixby. Microsoft replaces Chrome with their browser Edge and their search engine Bing. Apple is doing with their software services. Google is in mobile business from so many years. So what changed now? Google moved into smartphone business 7 years back by purchasing Motorola Mobility. But Motorola's hardware team and Google's Android mobile operating system division was working independently. Google wanted to avoid any special advantage given to the company as to protect other manufacturers like Samsung, LG. Now protecting relationship with other manufacturers in Android ecosystem has been less of a concern. It's not that Google is not trying to have a good relationship with partners. Google is offering Samsung the revenue sharing model, but Google knows that service segment war is inevitable. To maintain its tech dominance, Google is now increasing its control on supply chain by vertical integration through its hardware business and carving out Apple-like ecosystem. In 2018, Google acquired SDC Engineers and launched Pixel 3, also integrated Nest. Now Google wants to cash in on those decisions. For simplifying, we can divide Google products into 3 categories. First, Pixel products, in which phones and tablets are there. Second, Nest home products. And third category will be other hardwares like Google VR, Chromebooks. Any guess what is common between these 3 categories? The obvious answer will be Google Assistant. Google's strategy is to deeply integrate Google Assistant into its ecosystem. Even third-party Android apps can now use Google Assistant and integrate in their apps. Google's hardware division head Ostrolov said, and I quote, "Our vision is that everything around you should be able to help you." His larger vision is to move beyond mobile into ambient computing. This is a concept where computing is made to appear anytime and everywhere, using any device, in any location, and in any format. For example, you enter a room and say something, and it answers your query. Let's study Google products and where it stands currently in the market share and market growth. Google products like Google Ads, Google Search, Android, Chrome, and Gmail falls into cash cow category, where they have high market share but low potential market growth. It generates majority of revenue for Google. Star category consists of YouTube, Google Maps, Google Pay, and Google Assistant, where they have high market share and high potential of market growth. Dogs category consists of the products which have low market share and low market potential of growth, like Google Glass, Google Hello, Google Plus, and many more products. The last quadrant consists of the products which have high market potential of growth but low market share, like YouTube Music, Google Meet, Wear OS, and our hardware product category like Pixel, Nest, and Chromebook. Further resources are required to move the products from this quadrant to star quadrant, and then after a successful run, it moves to cash cow. If nothing goes their way, then that will be shifted to dog category and they have to disinvest in this venture. Google is creating their own ecosystem which will help them to grow their services and survive the competition. And consumers never switches off from Google services. To fulfill its dream, now Google has to compete with all the tech giants on the planet. What do you think? Google will be successful in creating its own ecosystem, or it will fail again? Tell me in the comments.